Okay. Hey, Pralinor, good to see ya. Hey, Golden Seed. You enjoying that emoji of the cat? Okay, what do I desire today? Hey, Cosmic, how are you? Looks like a color difference. Hey, what's up, Chicken Burrito? Yeah, it just looks like color grade difference. Hey, wizard. Anyway, I'm gonna switch my weapons today. What do I want to mess with? I know for sure split staff. I think I'll do Cestus Spear. Out of ideas? No. I got plenty. I don't think... I'll try hatchets today, too. Long stick combo, spear staff. Oh, that is... Oh shit, I'm about to run out? Seriously? Okay.
まれびとは歓迎するぞ。
Okay.
Nioh.
My inventory is fine. I'm not gonna stress. Okay, let's figure out. Cool. Does Shin Crusher follow-up still have its perfect timing bonus? Yes, it's just not made as obvious. Like, it's not as visibly clear as it was in Nioh 2. Like, I thought I wasn't getting the timing, the speed bonus, but it's there. Fought Blood Edge Demon in a tight space, got him to half health, with Tomp a few times, got frustrated, he's fast. Yes, yes he is. I heard the kick is now the main key damage source of staff now. Since Shin Crusher was so strong, I never really used the kick in 2. I saw that someone took the time to map out key damage. So I think there's some numbers based on that. So far, I'm really enjoying Kongo Jishi. Actually, a lot. Both. I think if I had to pick between the two, it might be the samurai style one. I'm curious if I can beat this. I'm just very curious. The fireball can be charged? Wait, seriously? Wait, are you serious? Hey, what's up, Soulpool? Doesn't seem like it. The claw, yeah, the claw thing I understand. Oops. The claw I know we can charge. I know we can charge the skills. The summons, I have no knowledge of being able to charge the summons. Oh, should've done wrong thing. You did a very silly thing against Hiriko today. You popped Living Artifact and looped Sword of Meditation. What the hell? That's funny. Damn. Is it just me or is it extra laggy today? I haven't noticed any issues. Is anyone else having problems? This guy is my practice boss now, for me to get into a flow. Come on. Damn, I didn't switch properly. Ooh, this time. This feels so different. I think I need to try to learn a little less at a time. Oh, I buttoned that up. I fudged that. another water ball. Ugh. Come on, I gotta get my flow going with this. Oh, it didn't. Ah, I was trying to do a double tap. Oh, I thought that would work. I'd save her to Cicada shell that. Dude. Okay, I gotta see when I can style shift that. That split staff move. Oh, pretty soon. You said that ninja style has less variety and that it solves that with ninjutsu and aerial combat, but even so, there are 3 aerial skills in ninjutsu that you can use at once. Which is nowhere close to Samurai's variety, in my opinion. That's fair. Hey Alex, how you doing? I guess the one question for you then is the variety enough for you? Getting a little better. I'll catch up with chat in a moment. I know there's stuff going on. Now let me catch up with chat. Alex, thank you so much for the, wow, $20 donation. I'm very grateful for that. And yes, I'll be more than happy to keep up what I'm doing. So yes, Alex, your stuff was showing up. It's just, I have a chat bot and it doesn't show me certain things for some reason. I've been trying to tinker with it, it doesn't work, so I'm gonna have to find a workaround. Let me see what I can do about that though, so I don't miss out on things like that. This is a 250 sync. I'm just doing level sync. After playing a lot more, do you still think that way? Do you feel like there's less variety in the gameplay? No, I'm pretty packed. It was your first Nioh playing through 2 and appreciate your weapon breakdown series. I'm happy to help. Thanks for the understanding, Alex. Appreciate it. damn it! It went into the camera! How am I supposed to see? Alright, I'm getting more of a hang of split staff though. It's interesting. I'm working with the mid-air stuff and that's actually helping me work with it more. It's kind of fun. Damn, this boss is beefy? Yes, and my damage is shit. Okay, so that's not safe at all. Good to know. For you, the ninja style in terms of variety should have had at least hold square inputs or slide left, right analog stick inputs. Something like that can really improve weapons like split staff. It'd be nice. I'd like extra. God damn it. Damn it. You're guessing the reason we don't have all kinds of inputs is perhaps because of so many control types the game has, which is one like two. Yeah, there's a lot. no! Oh no, what's happening to me? This isn't good.
Up.
Hey Otto, good to see ya. I wanted to make sure, do you get more access to weapon skills much earlier in this game compared to Nioh 2? Yeah, I would say so. Damn it, that's tough.
強いな私は。あらゆるものが私にひれ伏すのだ。
God damn it! I needed wrong weapon. Dude, that's not easy. Okay. I'm getting my brain used to all 4 of these weapons. It's a little tricky. I think after this, I'm gonna resume what I've been doing before. But this is not easy, I'll tell you that. I don't understand this fight well enough yet. Alright, that's good enough. Okay, I think that was overall some good practice though. Took me a lot to like learn how to work with this and really get more comfortable with split staff, and I started to use more than I normally would. Ooh, so that was certainly a good challenge though. Okay. Whew. It's tricky. I'm using cestices when in moments I need a little range, and it's like cestices are all about close range. Then I need to switch to spear, but it's like I'm trying to juggle using, like, I'm trying to do different things with the wrong weapons. Oof, that's a lot. It's good practice though. It's like getting my brain really used to working with all four. Alright, anyway. Let's see. What do I want to do next? I think I did most of these. Most of the ones that I wanted to anyway. Okay, let's just do all of them. Okay, so there's a lot that was said in chat about, like... Let's see, what's going on? So, what are we talking about? Inputs, things being accessible for players. People that clamor for full input customization. Right, I know, there's a lot of people who clamor for it, but they won't use it. Do we ever press the analog stick just for crouching? Pressing it? Dude, that's awkward. I don't want to use that, to be honest. So we can already customize controls to a considerable degree. So this build, you have some kind of health regen that looks pretty cool. Yeah, so it's some built in. Specifically, I recently, with Samurai, just started using this, Invigorating Arts. So it's almost like Extraction Talisman, where if I'm in arts proficiency and I hit with either strong attacks or martial attacks, I get some Amrita back. So it's very handy. It's very handy. Basically, be offensive, and I'm good with it. I'll be good. Stranger Paradise is on sale. I'm thinking of getting it. Do I like it? Yeah, I do. I wouldn't spend too much on it. If you can get it on sale for like 20, 30 bucks tops with all the DLC included, then I think it's worthwhile. And it runs best on a PS5 Pro. So if you got a Pro, it'll run well. If you have a PS5, there'll be some problems. PC is where it can be a bit iffy. So when it comes to the inputs, in all honesty, like, I don't really think they have that much they need to do to make things feel kind of good. Even with like ninja style, I think samurai style, there's like a few things tinkered here and there. I think the biggest issue for many players, and at least for me, has just been certain skill conflicts. And like, that's kind of it. I think for ninja style, I think there is some room for expansion when it comes to just a couple of inputs here and there. And it really doesn't have to be all that much. Split staff, I think, can feel a bit lacking, but you have to remember there is also the hold mechanic. But honestly, like, there isn't really all that much they need to do. I'm using the Nioh 2 controls, by the way, because motion inputs get on my nerves. For the most part. Like, I don't like, I'm okay with Radiant Moon. But it is a little awkward. From time to time. I do not like the whole dodge while guarding. It really messes up my guards and dodges because I like to block dodge a lot. I don't personally like that. I find it really awkward on the Cestises with Ocean Zephyr, particularly. It's very weird. But yeah, but simple things. And these are really simple things, alright, for like all the weapons. So I think dual ninja swords overall, like barring a few things, is overall in like a pretty reasonable spot. So you got hold triangle. Could be cool if they added a hold square. But you got your quick attack, strong attack stuff. You got this special thing. You've got that, and you've got that, right? You got guard quick, guard strong, very standard. You've got this sort of parry thing, kind of standard. But it has 3 different mid-air inputs, right? So a simple request could be, just like with Ninja Sword and Dual Ninja Swords where we have 3 things, well, it'd be kind of nice for all the weapons to have that, right? Tonfa has that too. Hatches does not have it, Split Staff does not have it, Talon does not have it either. So it's like, here, just put in one more thing. That'd be kind of cool. Another input that they seem to have added is, you know, the left-right strong. That's fine. They could even have a left-right quick, you know. Another thing is they're not using sheathed inputs like at all, with the exception of hatchets. And I'm like, what? Hatchets and I think Kusarigama, right? And I'm like, yo, you could have sheath skills for so many of the weapons. That'd be so cool. You know, so like, just like little things here and there. It's like, wait, this stuff wouldn't be that much of a stretch to add in, and it'd be really cool to fill that out. That would make it so much more fun. I think from what I've heard, in terms of what's been enjoyable for many players, myself especially, has been the hatchets. Hatchets have been a lot of fun, no doubt. And I really, really enjoy them. Like, they're so cool. So I would love that. Hatchets feel great. Now, it's a shame some things have conflicts, but like, again, conflicts in of themselves isn't necessarily a problem. If it feels like, rather than, hey, I'm losing out, versus a decision of, oh, different pros and cons. So like with Split Staff, I'm specifically going out of my way to try Wrapping Flail and really focus on like doing a bajillion hits. I actually might get rid of Seesaw Strike Impact. But it's kind of fun. The initial choice should be when you use the move and what stance input you have on it, not if you can use it at all. I think to an extent, yeah. I think the very first choice should be, hey, can I use this right away? I think eventually, like, there can be some specialization, some trade-offs here and there, but I'd rather, like, I think with Split Staff it's the most egregious and the most problematic in my opinion, because it's like, bro, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different conflicts. 7! Eek! I'd love to be able to try these, but I can't. I have to pick one. And that feels kind of bad. There's so many unique things, it'd be so cool to use. So it's kind of a shame. I agree. If generally trying to reduce conflicts would be nice. It would be nice. Oh shit, I didn't know that. We just need a hero to make the skill expansion mod for Nioh 3. Sorry, PS5 players. Yeah. Right, 7 conflicts is a lot. I'm like, I'm not too happy about that either. 7 is a bunch.
撤退だと。ならばこやつらは不要。谷に放すしかあるまい。血に飢えたあやかしは扱いに困る。よし。
I'll answer your question as soon as I can. Damn it. I'm curious what you focus on the map the most in New Game Plus. I just explored everything. Players can, of course, kind of skip a lot of that if they want, but I didn't want to. Okay, can I just fight Kamitachi, or is it a bunch of crap? Oh, it's a bunch of crap. Seriously? Couldn't see shit. The flame burst, I'm using, and I think it's Calamity Feathers, Infernal Calamity. You get it pretty late. It's just fire feathers, basically. This is a Blood Edge demon. Come on! This is hard going in between 4 weapons, bro. Whoa! What's going on? Stop moving. I'm not helping my case. A little hard to fight him in here. So to be clear, that flame thing comes from here. Infernal Calamity. Raise multiple fire pillars beneath your enemy's feet. This is what I'm using. So you've mastered using the 4 weapons you main at the cost of not using how to use every other one. Yeah, it's tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. I just realized I've never gotten a single piece of Shingen's set dropped for me. I don't know how to feel about that. It's unfortunate. Nudie both gets a wild little fucker with those arms in the Dark Realm. Yeah, very challenging. I like it quite a lot. Question, does Nioh 3 feel a lot more skill spammy than Nioh 2, or is your proficiency with the mechanics just making it seem that way? I'm making it seem that way. I generally know what I'm doing. The only reason I can spam those skills, as you see, is because I know what I'm doing. Otherwise, if I didn't, then if I'm just recklessly throwing out different skills, I'm gonna get clobbered. There is intentionality behind it. Okay. I wonder if they created the Sengoku map first or last while working on this game. My guess is first, but honestly I got no clue. On one hand it looks like the most developed one, but I'd rather sense other areas look like the more advanced ones, so I wonder which direction the DLCs will take. Yeah. So far I haven't had a boss I hated. Seems that's not a common sentiment, but from what I've read, people are over-exaggerating negatives of Nioh 3. Yeah, that's social media for you. So, okay. I'm surprised how tanky normal enemies are. My build doesn't do much damage. It's not that I'm under-leveled, it's that my gear is kind of on the weak side. I just spread all my stats evenly, but really the stats don't determine as much damage as much as my equipment, and my equipment for most players is kind of shit. And many players will have some crazy build and I just put a bunch of hodgepodge shit together, all things considered. That's really it. Because I like to style on my enemies. They need to have health for me to do so. Otherwise they die in like 2 hits and then I get bored. Upgrading to 14 is relatively easy. It does some more damage, but nothing too crazy. Okay. You don't want to EI quick drop 4 times to kill all bosses? That's correct. So once you do all the levels, you can replay them at the level you're at for gear. Yeah, you can level sync them. That's what I'm doing. I don't need to do it. I'm just playing it for fun, all things considered. Ah, Alex, it's fine. You can ask your questions. I'm happy to help player. Like, here's the thing. If someone is genuinely curious and just wanting to learn and have fun, I'm all here to help. I'm surprised you're still streaming this game. Most Soul vets have moved on to Crimson Desert and saying its combat blows Nioh out of the water. Well, good for them. I'm glad they're playing a game that they enjoy. I am not a Gaki vet. Autumn Red, get the fuck out of here with that shit. You're emotionally banned, okay? My moderator is emotionally banned. If does death counter work? I doubt it, but I'll test it. Okay, now let's try Tile Shaker. It does. It's so cool that it works, bro. I love how Tile Shaker works against yokai. Do I think Nioh 3 flopped? Not at all. I don't think it did whatsoever. They sold quite a lot, didn't they? I think it sold like one. It was, I think, the fastest selling Nioh, right? I feel like it was mad hyped on release, but I haven't heard anything recently. Yeah, because people completed it. People completed it and they went to other games they wanted to play. That's all. I'm sure people will come back for the DLCs, but it's pretty normal for, like, the way that I'm playing Nioh 3 is on the rarer side. Most people will play games and then they'll play it kind of casually and then they'll move on to a different game. That's like very, very, very normal. I'm more of a hardcore fan, so, you know, like, I spend a lot of time on it. Pretty cool. This one's called Shogun's Journey. Yeah, right now Nioh 3 doesn't have like the usual things that are associated with incredible longevity. In Nioh 2 there was a lot of like they had like the underworld and the depths, which players could sink in a ton of time into. That's missing from Nioh 3. It's just playthrough 1, playthrough 2. And if players are used to Nioh 2 in its entirety, it's kind of gonna come back, like, it's gonna feel lacking. But I'm pretty sure that people, like, once DLCs pop out, I'm sure Nioh 3 will come back. At least for the time during the DLC. It just depends. But frankly, I am not really that attached to all this, so there's that. For me, I play Nioh 3 because I have fun with it, and that's all there's to it. I enjoy it, I'll keep playing it until I get bored. When I get bored, I'll switch to something else. Other people have played and probably just wanted to beat the game, which is fine. They're not necessarily hardcore fans, but they still enjoyed it. I remember one woman, she was beating Nioh 3 before she could switch to Resident Evil Requiem. That's because, that's fine, she's a variety streamer. That's what variety streamers do, they play a variety of games. I'm known for playing Nioh, all things considered, so I play more Nioh 3. It's just like my casual little thing to play every day. Okay. When it comes to, like, the do 4 yet quick draws and the boss dies, do you think Team Ninja is making balance mistakes with the game, or do you think it's just part of their vision that you can win fights through raw strats if that's what you want? I think it's part of their vision. And yeah, I think it's fine. They have players who can go more towards the build side of things, and players who can go more on the mechanical side of things, which is what I like to do. So yeah, I don't think it's not a mutually exclusive thing. Yes, guys, women play games too. If you didn't know, on average, women are probably bigger gamers than guys. On average. They just don't play the games you might think. But yeah, plenty of women are gamers. Dude, who doesn't like games? It's just different gaming. Anyway, yes, there are many women who stream as well, if you didn't know, and they play games. That's it. So, okay, other questions. Gosh, I am boiling. Be right back. I'm gonna turn my fan on, then I'll catch up to chat. Pre-clipped and added to Twitter Wars? Oh my gosh. Yeah, because Twitter Wars are so great. Yeah, I mean, Cass plays a ton of games. She plays games every day. She has like games on her phone, and she'll play like this game that kind of reminds me of Where's Waldo. She plays that every day. She likes her word search. She introduced me to Path of Exile. I was like, what the fuck? She used to play like Bejeweled a lot, and then she's like, hey, I found this game Path of Exile. And I'm like, yo, that's like a game I'd typically play. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is crazy. I introduced her to Portal, she introduced me to Path of Exile. She loves it. She loves like her minion builds. Like we'd play Diablo together, she'd play like Necromancer and things like that. It was pretty cool. So yeah, but anyway. Funny story, the first game I played as a female character in Nioh 2, and then a year later I realized I was trans. Oh, that's really interesting. I didn't know that. Talk about it. Oh, cool. That must have been quite a self-discovery there. Alright, let me catch up to a couple more things. Is there a freeze type ability in this game? Sort of. Sort of. There is. I don't know if there's a spell that inflicts the freeze status specifically. But I do know in some of the ice areas, let's see. You can chill, the enemies can get chilled based on the environment they're walking on. And then what happens is if you use water-based attacks, you can freeze them. But that's kind of environmental. I don't know if there's something that you can use in the game to directly inflict frozen. But there is a ninjutsu that kind of supports what you're talking about. It's, let me see if I can get it. It should be called Shadow Stitch. Shadow Stitch just briefly freezes them in time. Just so you can use that. My girlfriend's also a gamer. She's imaginary. Well, hey, it's a thought that counts, right? There's still a bunch of cold related stuff. It's just the debuff is the defense one mainly. Ah, okay. Do enemies build up resistance to statuses? I think so, but I don't have data to corroborate that claim. If there is, I haven't noticed yet, because I usually don't proc elements too often. It's the same as usual. Each time an ailment wears off, they steadily get more and more resistance. I see. It feels overall harder to put elements on enemies in this game. Like, I'm not constantly hunting for confusion like I was in 2. Maybe they'll change in later cycles, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That's a good thing. Good point. I'm not sure. I think I may get this game very soon or when I get paid again. So many cool stuff I want to try, especially since it's an easier game too. Yeah, I think the entry point can be a lot easier for players. I think it's a smoother learning curve. And one thing you might like, in case you're curious, is you could always just try the demo. There's a free demo, and you can get like several hours of play in there. And your save data does transfer. Oh my god. Oh, that was anticlimactic. No, I wanted to fight. Just fell off into the water, bruh. Bruh. Come on. Alright, I forgot about the demo. Is the similarity there as far as weapon strengths? Like, are weapons powers the same as the base game? Like, are they all relatively equal if you know how to use them? I would say yes. I already beat Nioh 3 new game, waiting for DLCs for more cycles, but I didn't go completely noob trap full ninja. But second tier noob trap of ninja for defense, samurai, arts gauge spam for staggered offense. Any recommendations for breaking out of this somewhat noob trap? Yeah. Try to be hyper aggressive with ninja style all the time. And try to take advantage of the full toolkit. So yes, Alex, just to be clear, the weapons that you get in the demo, everything is, it's again just the start of the game. Like, I'll just show you what it is in actual practice. It's legit just like the first part of the game. So you will get the entirety of this area. So here's what you get. You get a tutorial mission, which is like the first part of the game. And then you get like one little mission that goes through here. It's kind of like your intro tutorial mission. And then you can explore pretty much all of this in its entirety. So that will include there'll also be one crucible here, and then I think it's like a side mission. It's at least like 2-3 hours of content. And I think for the demo they don't give you the full weapon roster, but I think they give you like 8 weapons. It's a lot. So, but yeah, try out that demo, and then you can decide if you want to purchase the full game from there. And then as soon as you get the demo, or once you buy the game, if you like the demo as it is, you just pick up where you left off. Save data transfers 100%. So it's pretty fun. I think it's a great demo. It's just legit, like, the start of the game. Right, I think it's good enough to judge whether you like the game. Do note that there are more things that will be added on, more layers, more cool things to unlock as you progress through the game. But if, in other words, if you're curious, if you're liking what you play enough and you're hungry for more, then I would say go for the full game. And if you want more details about what's included in the game before making a commitment to purchasing the game, feel free to ask here, and then you can ask like, hey, and just as you're doing, you can ask questions. And I'll tell you, there is a metric fuck ton of cool stuff to do. A lot. So that's what I'd say about that. I think the game is worth the full price. I have no reservations about it at this time. At least for the base game. For the DLC, obviously I can't say anything about that because I just don't have information. I don't know what to expect. But I trust it will be good. But naturally, if you want to save your money, there's no urgency in buying the DLC. You don't like get anything special, like major. You're not going to miss out on anything. But we'll find out when we get more information on the DLC. I will say this game is fucking huge. There's a lot of content. My first playthrough, because I did everything 100%, took me like 80 hours. It was a lot. But one thing that was really nice in contrast to previous Nioh games is that it pretty much felt unique the whole time. What's a good beginner weapon to ease me into the combat? So I'll give some recommendations, and then James Mayer, I'll get to what you're talking about. So aside from the whole like, hey, pick the weapon that you find the most appealing, whichever one you think is the most fun, like bar none. In the beginning of the game, you're only going to get one weapon per style. So I would say if you want to just you want some simple things to work with, let's find out. Oh wow, they gave you God of Wind. I would say for samurai style, dual swords is a pretty safe bet. Your starter skills are very generous. God of Wind, it's good. It's just good for key damage. Sign of the Cross is a good attack to spam. Once you unlock high stance, Water Sword is just great. These are very simple but very effective skills. Sword on the other hand, let's see. Quick Draw, good too. Kick is kind of nice too, but I think, you have to get it after low stance. True and Through, I don't think it's a good starter skill. Don't they give you some other things? Oh, do they give you Morning Moon right away? Morning Moon is good, I will say. Oh, this will tell me what you unlock. Twisting Spear, Resounding Lunge. Oh wait, no, you have to pay money for it. Spear, you get Pole Kick and Body Swap. No, that's a little awkward in the beginning. Okay, Mad Spinner is alright. Heaven and Earth, very good. I think Roar is okay. I don't know what to start with though. I'm just thinking of like raw what you start out with. If you can use Samurai Dual Swords, I would say go Samurai Dual Swords. With Odachi, what do you unlock right away? Imperative Strike. Devastating Rush. I wouldn't pick Odachi. I don't think they give you Switchglaive in the beginning. I would not say Switchglaive, and I certainly would not say Cestus's. In my opinion, just to purely start out with just like kind of simple moves to work with would be Dual Swords. Just my opinion. For ninja style, I forget what you start out with, but let's see. Hollow Stab is good. Do they give you Kick Slash? Kick Slash is actually good. That's good too for Ninja Sword. Dual Ninja Swords. Water Sword and Abscission. These are good too. Kusarigama Reaper is good to start with. You don't unlock that. Leaping Strike, I think they gave you. That's alright. Whirlwind Kick is good too. Tonfa, I don't think you get in the demo. Right, every weapon is generally approachable in their base moveset. I'm just like going super nitty gritty. I'm saying like you have nothing, just the base skills you unlock, which is a very different sort of thing. Tonfa, if you have access to it, might be good too. Hatchets, I'm very biased in favor of. Split Staff, I don't think you get in the demo. But yeah, sword, dual swords is pretty safe. Might be missing the forest for the trees, yeah. And when I'm saying, so okay, just to be clear, I know you asked the question, what's a good beginner weapon to ease me into the combat? I'm literally thinking of like, what's the first weapon I start with for like an hour just to get used to the combat. Because once you start unlocking points to dump and upgrade your weapons, then I'm gonna immediately say, hey, switch to the weapon you think looks fucking cool, that you wanna like get good with. That's what I will say. So, like, but I'm thinking incredibly short term. Like, you have 0 points to unlock. Which one to pick? I'm like, just start with this for like an hour. Be like, oh, okay, I'm comfortable with this stuff. All right, fine. But the moment you can start unlocking stuff, drop all that and go for the fun zone. So yeah, Whitty, you and I are on the same page. Every weapon is in the demo, not sure if you need to kill the revenants that have them. Right, you're able to forge them at the end. I'm just coming from the perspective of, he gets to pick a weapon at the absolute very beginning, like tutorial, which one to pick. That's it. After that, once you start getting samurai skill points, when you start getting ninja skill points, this whole discussion changes right away. And that's very fast. Very fast. It'll be like, as soon as you get into the first main map, like legit. For me, I picked like dual swords at the beginning or some shit, because it's like, oh, I like the starting skills. But as soon as you get to this map, which is like, you know, you'll do your first tutorial mission, the intro area, and then you'll do this. As soon as you get to the map, and you'll know, because it'll be like, oh, now you're playing Nioh 3, here's a title screen type shit, and you'll know, it's like, okay, now we're actually starting the proper game, we're not in tutorial stuff anymore. Once you start that, once you get off these fucking boats, basically, or I think here, right, once you start off here, and then you start exploring, the game's like, here you go, have a samurai skill point. You're like, that's when it's like time to switch. So, very quickly. And then when it comes to, like, what weapon you want to commit to, fortunately, you don't have to stress about, like, being locked to a weapon. You can, like, reset all your points with no cost whatsoever in terms of, like, resources, just a little bit of time to repick your skills, and then you just go have fun. You can make every weapon in this game work, which is precisely why I play different weapons all the time. There's no right or wrong weapon to play. I'm playing Split Staff, which there's some distaste for it for various reasons, but I'm kicking ass with it. It's a lot of fun. You can make pretty much anything work. It's very cozy in that respect. I did this one, didn't I? I did that one. Is there a Ninja Gaiden weapon that can fit in Nioh 3? I think certain Ninja Gaiden movesets can fit in. Okay, so in general, like, you to deal with bosses and whatnot or enemies, simple way to go about it is deplete their ki and then do even more damage. Like, that's one way it can work, but you can still do more damage. It's a learning curve for sure. So let me catch up with one of the questions or one of the things that James was talking about before I get back to you. By that I mean, okay, so we were talking about ninja versus like samurai and how to use ninjutsu and stuff. By that I mean I use ninja defensively until I stagger, then switch to samurai and arts gauge flux 2 spam skill. How about this? Here's what you can do. Swap it. When they have ki, then try using samurai style with your arts gauge. And then when an enemy's out of ki, try using ninja style. Swap what you're doing. That's what I did. Because, yes, obviously you can go all out with samurai style when an enemy is without ki, but try weaving it in when they have ki and they're attacking you and you have to deflect. That will I'm pretty sure that will get your brain going. Are you really incentivized for that though? I feel like ninja just works so well on the defensive engagement end. So again, the question was, what do I do to branch out of it? There are obviously optimal things I can do all the fucking time. Whatever that optimal means. But if you want to branch out and discover potentially new things, which you might realize are actually feel fucking cool, try that. Ninjas... Oh, what was that about? Stances are definitely one that's going to take me the most time for me to understand and use. Yeah, it is a learning curve. It is a learning process. I've already done this. Which one was this? This was the... I just did this one, right? Yeah, okay. Well, it's time to go do this. Samurai is very good defensively. Here, just take a look at my gameplay. You'll just see how, like, sometimes I unload with arts proficiency, but, like, other times I just don't give a flying fuck about when I do it. It's just, oh, ass kicking must be done. Yeah, I think Witty is giving excellent advice, which is take it one step at a time, don't get complacent, focus on having fun and exploring the options you've got and getting used to them over trying to win. Right. You'll eventually win. It's just tough sometimes. My monkey brain sees optimal strategy, whatever it thinks that is, then uses that as a crutch. Exactly. Change like this will be uncomfortable. That's part of it. You're trying to break a habit. This is very normal. I experience the same thing too. Yeah, what I find what people say optimal to be a little funny. You won't get up? Are you kidding me? You're supposed to fix that. It's like your strategy works. Like if you're just trying to win, dude. If you're just trying to win, you can do that actually. It's a lot simpler than what I'm trying to do. If I just wanted to win, you know what I'd do? Get some batshit crazy build and then go on fucking autopilot. And then be like, alright, cool, I've done the same thing a million times. Alright, whatever. Make some batshit powerful build. Problem solved. I'm sure you can find that all over the internet. It's like, oh, this build deletes things. You can do that. I just choose not to because what I find fun is very different. Do you know if the John Newberry build still works in Nioh 3? What the heck is a John Newberry build? I didn't really even mess with builds yet, just auto dismantle, auto equip. Towards the end I did bias for key related attributes, right. The thing is, if you're trying to be optimal, like, you can win. But it just depends what your goal is. So for me, my goal is, hey, how can I do lots of cool shit? So let me try weird and cool to discover. Let me try weird things that I feel uncomfortable with to help me do cool shit. Surprise, surprise, after messing about with things, I find certain things I like. Oh shit, that's a fake one? Fuck off. I guess my main gripe is probably I want the mechanical skill and full engagement with the combat to be fully incentivized. Right, it's a lot to design around, but guess what? Do you think I depended upon that? Like, do you think I depend upon Team Ninja to create the exact fucking perfect formula for me every time? Or do you think I'm just like, hey, how can I find a cooler way to mess around with this? How can I take all of the different Think of it this way. I view Nioh gameplay kind of like an art form. So, sure, there's like paintbrushes. Sure, there's, you know, you've got like all, whatever tools you want to use. You got, it's paintbrushes, you got pencils, colored pencils, I mean, whatever, right? There's a bunch of different tools that I can use. Now, I'm looking, when Team Ninja gives me a different like tool or a different brush or whatever have you, I'm thinking about, hey, how can I combine these two art forms together to create something new that I find awesome. That's it. That's all I look for. So they're usually like, here you go, you got red here. My analogy wasn't the best, but different colors. Let's use a color analogy. Okay. Team Ninja is giving me a red pencil, an orange pencil. Gosh, I can't do this analogy shit. I have an idea. I'm gonna try the idea again. They basically give me different colors to work with, alright? Now, do they have a distinct vision of what mixing and matching those colors will be? Probably not. But for me, discovering that stuff that's unique, that especially they didn't plan for, and more importantly that I enjoy, is fucking awesome. So if they give me red paints, and they give me orange paint, and yellow paint, and blue paint, and green paint, and purple paint, and whatever, I'm gonna see, hey, how can I mix these different colors of paints so I can create some really cool art. In other words, I want to become a better painter rather than obsessing about like, oh, is the artwork I'm going to create going to sell? Or will it look good by the standard? For me, a lot of the point is the journey in the first place. I like figuring out cool shit. It's fun. It's a fucking puzzle. So anytime I find myself getting bored in Nioh 3, I will ask myself, is there something unique I can do that I would like? So yeah, like for me, the fact that I can keep doing shit and discovering new shit and testing new shit makes it fun. I already beat this game on New Game Plus long ago. It's now near the end of March, dude. I've stretched out this game well beyond its typical shelf life. But I can only do that because I'm being curious, because I am trying to understand and branch out of comfort zones or whatever. I had the same issue too that you're talking about, James, which was just like... alright, well... I could... Like, I've posted a clip of dual samurai swords against human opponents. Enemies can't do shit if they just block. I can just do like double-headed slice into Winter Wind, into Windstorm, and then like do Demon Claw and just like spam the shit over and over and over again. There's no need for me to go into ninja style, like at fucking all. I'm like, who cares? I have infinite ki, enemy is just blocked in a corner, I'll just spam water sword, enemy dead. I don't even have this crazy build. I can still do it. But I found that boring. So what I would start to do is like, wait, what if I tried just ninja style? And then I started getting challenged. Then I go, shit, I want to make ninja style feel good against this. Now, ultimately, I still didn't like the boss in question. It was Hattori Hanzo. But I was curious about like, hey, how can I push the envelope a little bit so I can have more fun than before? And when I started doing that, dude, Nioh 3 gets fucking addictive. Straight up addictive. I'm looking for more reasons to enjoy this game and to play this game more. Now, what's happened, if you look at my early clips where I'm a lot more cautious, compared to now, dude, now I go fucking all out compared to that. And I still see so many new things I can learn. Where I'm like, oh, there's an issue with my gameplay. Oh, I'm not using ninja style enough as much. I'm using samurai style a bit too much, and I'm missing out on some cool things for ninja style. I want to see how I can make ninja style feel good. Or today, hey, split staff, some of these things feel weird. What if I like go out of my way to try to use them? And then I'm like, yo, split staff's kind of fucking dope. So it's normal to find that we of course have habits in this game, but if those habits aren't bringing you enjoyment, time to break them and figure out something else to replace it with. That's all. And I do that all the time. Before, I wasn't a big fan of Cicada Shell. Now, once I learned, oh, you can use this shit in midair, I was like, what the fuck? This is awesome. Like, now I'm like, whoa, Cicada Shell, what the fuck? This thing's so good. Yeah, exactly, Lucky. You can do that, Cicada Shell in midair. That blew my fucking mind. I was like, okay, I'm gonna use this now. You make it sound so easy, but I feel like that mindset shift is so intuitive for me and probably others. Yeah, it took me. It is unintuitive because I think for the most part we've been conditioned to not think that. But if I'm able to do it, it means you can too. Now, caveat with that, it's another thing that takes practice. Like, I'm sure the moment you do that, your brain's gonna like fight back because your brain's used to it and there's some value that it puts into that. Do I think cold showers in the morning and waking up at 5 a.m. for a 3-mile run will help me in this pursuit? And that just depends on you. I've never needed anything like that. It's just human nature to play it safe at first. Alright, anyway. I hope I answered your question. Yeah, I guess it's possible. I haven't tried to deflect, but I've evaded them and I've used Cicada Shell. Got a Scampus hat? Nice. Okay, goodbye. I got the damn smithing text before Shingen dropped his set. I wonder if it's some kind of bug. Maybe. You didn't get his weapons either? Well, that's bizarre. Are yokai skills purely coolness factor for combat? I watched a speedrun of Nioh 2 and they used the Hellfire Wheel that thought it looked pretty cool. So these are not yokai skills, they're guardian spirit skills. They do have a purpose. Let me see if I can find something a bit more official about it. So here you go. So guardian spirit skills, basically you use your spirit force gauge, and what it will do is it will do a good amount of damage, but they're also a very good way at depleting a yokai's maximum ki. Also during their animation, you will also during their animation you will recover some ki. So multi-purpose. They're very, so as Woody is saying, they're cool and effective and offer a ton of utility. Eventually, as you progress through the game, you can also use them to interrupt burst attacks. So it's just like an extra resource, an extra thing to use. Now Soul Cores, which you'll have in Nioh 3, which can summon yokai, which is good for damage. Do you get iframes using them? I don't think so. Some of them have some like parry sort of capacities or deflecting capacities, but for the most part I don't think any of them have iframes. I could be wrong though. Do you think they'll add romance in this game in a DLC like Rise of the Ronin? No, I don't think so at all. Let me see if any have specific iframes. I don't think so. I know like this one can deflect attacks and stuff. You can deflect attacks, you can deflect burst attacks, so that's kind of interesting. Some of them like will help you fly in the air briefly. Like there's a lot of different utility to them for each style. Use the fish? I will at some point. Right now I'm using Kongo Jishi. Do I have a favorite one? Not yet. I'm still like learning and whatnot. Cheap Gyobu knockoff. You're just a basic enemy. not very satisfied, kill me. I'll take the death. Oh yeah, also Alex, if you want to play this game like Sekiro, there's a build that will let you do that. If that's what you want. I did a really good call that herd, but I fucked up that other part. Shit. I think for damage build focused, you can, if you want damage stuff, you can just go for gear bonuses. That's fine. I wish this arena was slightly bigger. Just a little bigger. Just kill me. The fashion's kind of similar to Nioh 2. That's what I'll say for Nioh 3. Now that I'm pushing a lot of aggression, those feints are getting to me. I wonder if there's a consistent amount of time that it happens. Yeah, now I'm curious. Let me just try to deflect the guy, let's go. Oh no, it's not consistent. Damn, it's not consistent. Fuck. Means I have to learn every move. Shit. That's... the mix-ups are the problem. No, that was so anticlimactic. No. Fuck that. No, no, no. No, I'm not happy. I took that limitless risk specifically to be able to do it through the burst attack. Finally beat the 2 Nioh games. You finished Nioh 2 today. Congrats. Congrats. Oh man, so close. Oof. Yeah, if an enemy has a clear-cut pattern, I'll tune out. There are many bosses I tune out for that reason. I'm like, whatever. Nope, I'm not happy with this. Kill me! I have to recognize what moves he's doing. I don't have enough familiarity. Thanks, Jetman. I appreciate it. Agreed. Tried it. Yeah, I think my familiarity is maxed on my weapons. Yeah, Lana, it's Baba. I'm trying to style on him. Hey, will I get up for a sunrise? Go ahead, Kenny. There are FPS drops on the PS5, but it's not too frequent. Take the death. I'm not flowing the way I want to flow. God damn it. What do I need? I think I need greater understanding of what he's gonna do. I'm kind of just going ham. Alright. I need to focus more defense. So right now my goal is to be able to deflect everything. Not attack him, not beat him, just deflect him. That's the goal. Then I can start layering in offense. Nope, not good. Oh, also not good. That's hard. I mean, that much I can avoid. Ooh, that threw me off. Yeah, that's the one that throws me off the most. Okay. Yeah, he's very slow, but he has some surprisingly fast mix-ups. That one, for example. That's really fast. It's unexpected. Like, that's very telegraphed, and I can manage. Do I like this fight? Yeah, I do, actually. Yeah, that I can handle pretty reliably. Oops, I need to scratch my foot. Your shock deflect doesn't affect key depletion. There's a set that can do that for you. It's called General of Ruin. Players like Ongbal will do it. That's the one I gotta be wary of. Oh, I fucked that up. Overhead attacks can be deflected. Just burst attacks. Burst attacks and grabs cannot be deflected. Okay, now let's see how things go in Dark Realm. Okay. Ooh, that's tricky. This is different. Ah, mix-ups, mix-ups. Ah! Tricky, tricky. Aww. Oh, with that. I can handle that pretty reliably. Alright, that's good. Good learning. Grabs and overhead attacks can't be deflected, but they can be evaded by ninja style. Hey Poofer, do you think every weapon in group is grouped in ninja style from Nioh 2 got worse mechanically? No. I think ninja style weapons are a lot of fun. I don't think it's worse mechanically. It's different, that's all. I enjoy ninja style weapons, and I appreciate their differences. I prefer them over Nioh 2. What? That was Nioh? Damn, alright, just kill me, bro. Oh! Oh, feels bad. Such a big downside for split staff is that its hold triangle and its hold strong in midair has such strong recovery frames. Yikes! It's very powerful, but oh man, such a downside. I have to be so careful. Oh my god. I wonder how much fatigue is getting into this. I think a good amount. I am having to learn, like, how to work with 4 weapons and know how it's kind of complicated. Alright, well, I'll try for a few more minutes, and if I can't do it, I'll just come back next time. Shit! Yeah, I've been streaming for a while. 3.5 hours, roughly, yeah. About 3.5 hours. I spent a good chunk of time on Shadows of the Three Oni, just trying to fight Demon of Pride with these 4 weapons, and it was pretty challenging. Finish that first hit. No! I don't think I'll beat him today. No! Fuck, it's just small mistakes. Oh my god, I don't think I think, yeah, I don't got it. Yeah, I don't think I got it. Honestly, I'll try a few more times, but I think I'm good for today. If you don't beat him today, I will avenge you in my game. Thank you. That's what I need. Alright, I got like 5 minutes left. Let's see if I can do it. I think I'll accept that for today. That was tough. I kind of got lucky at the end, but I have so much more to master against him. It's kind of ridiculous. So much, like, missing out on so many things. It's hard. It's pretty hard. Oof. Thank you, Lana. I appreciate it. This game isn't easy to master because there's more dimensions to work with compared to Nioh 2. With Nioh 2, I just had 2 weapons, and sure, I had 6 Guardian Spirit, or 6 Yokai abilities, or 6 Soul Cores, or whatever you want to call it. But those weren't entire weapons. Now it's like, sure, I have 4 Guardian Spirit skills as opposed to 6 equivalents. In its place, I have 2 entire weapons with a whole new way of approaching them. It is a whole league extra of complexity. It's a fuck ton, and it just like does my head in sometimes. Still trying to figure out how to take advantage of everything with ninja style, and it's kind of hard. I can use Cicada Shell every now and again, I can dodge every now and again, but like layering everything in is not easy. You've also got 2 summoning seals, which might as well be yokai skills, right? I don't use those. I generally try not to use many consumables. Like, I accidentally used my Oasis Talisman. I didn't mean to at all. I was trying to switch weapons, but I ended up, I guess, using an Oasis Talisman. But yeah, that was pretty wild. Actually, come to think of it, let me just, like, get rid of some of this shit. Yeah. That's what I'll do, so I don't have to worry about that accidentally happening. Jeez, this game's wild though, man. Got a Scampus hat. Amazing. Talismans refill after every checkpoint? Yeah, your jutsu does. Your ninjutsu does not. You know, I've actually grown a fondness for split stuff. Yeah, many conflicting abilities for split staff. Seems a bit slow on the moveset as far as punishing. Right. It's on the slower side, but it has a lot of utility. Split Staff was like that in Nioh 2 as well. It has an intense amount of flexibility. You can do Falcon, Strike, Aerial Attack, and then the Aerial Martial Art. You have to be quick though. Interesting. So much to explore. This is overwhelming, man. Was it as bad in Nioh 2? It had 3 stances, so for many people they felt it was better. Dude, that's really difficult. I guess that's kind of handy. Do the air quick attack into it, it works pretty smoothly. Oh, you meant that one? Okay, let me try it. I seem to have trouble doing it. Yeah, I see that. I mean it works, but I think it works. I think this would probably be more practical though. Yeah, both are neat. I think it's cool. You're sad that hatchets can't use Grease Lightning and Boulder Breaker at the same time? Would be nice. I was hoping that the hatchet's flash attack would allow for Wild Surge. I'm so stoked at that possibility. Oh, the same thing occurs as last time for Dual Hogs. Don't mind showing you some dual sword movesets. Well, truth be told, I actually need to dip out, so I won't be able to today. Like, I just can't. I have to go. Kinda got lost in thought there. But, next time I can. Next time I play dual swords, I can.
調子はどう？
But I should probably have some videos which can showcase some dual sword things, either for samurai style or ninja style. Yeah, but I won't be able to go extensively into the moveset, but if you play the demo, you should be able to see a good chunk. Alright, time for me to go, guys. Oh wait, I got a title. Okay, I can't really do much with that. Yeah, demo's free, enjoy it. Yeah, thanks for being here. It's always nice to have your guys' company while I just like do a whole bunch of random shit and play what I feel like, you know? Just good fun. Alright, in any case, thank you guys so much for watching, of course. And I will see everybody later. Take care and peace.